squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team from the Big 12, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Knights will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will go to work first. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lopez to pass. Got his man quickly.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
The Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the grab. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Ship. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Going to the running game. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Tar Heels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. Lopez wants to fire. He caught it.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Now the play fake. steps away to find some room. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid it.
He'll bring it out. It's Nixon. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. So UCF's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Grab behind the line. It's Burke. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Nixon. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. With the catch, it's Burke. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Jackson will throw. Catch in the middle, it's Wade. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Knights are marching down the field. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Hughes. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. The short hand, it's Hughes. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. He'll ride his man on the option. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Going for it all. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. They'll leave it with him. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Tar Heels looking to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, North Carolina! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Here's a heat. That's caught. It's Montgomery. There he goes. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. On the run, it's Nixon. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. A third down try for the offense. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Jackson gonna throw it. That's caught. It's Wade. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Knights will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Here's the return. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Fires to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone with the bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Working on the right. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They just keep firing. Touchdown, Tar Heels! Fitted in the window for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. USF put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Bulls had 0 issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Jackson will throw. Fires to the tight end.
I think that time offensively, we're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Wade. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Charles. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Off play action. Gonna take a shot. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, UCF! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. They get to him as he throws. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Football with the run.
Way to stay ahead of the chains.
They'll run play action. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his feet.
Be aggressive, and I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
The Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Caught in the backfield. It's good. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Line getting set on 2nd down. They're going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The earth is shaking. Bounce house living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Well, it's 3rd and short. They're throwing for it. They just can't come up with that one. Setting up a big decision now for the head coach on 4th down.
And the Tar Heels come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Got it in the middle. It's Schiff. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Jackson gonna throw it. Turns it loose. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Knights have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to get it through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He splits the uprights. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Coming out with it, it's Robinson. Not the smartest move on that one. Out of bounds at the 9, and the field position is not good. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Can't make the connection. There's the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking for space. It's Hall. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man will do anything against the Maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys inside the bounce house.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Farmer. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. Just barely able to keep him from pouncing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. Got room to work. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown Knights! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And after having a nice gain like that on first down, for the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Johnson looking to throw. It's complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Ship. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Tar Heels are on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to throw again. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Touchdown, UNC! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 11 over Illinois. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Gets it past the first down marker and still running.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play. Here comes the offense on second down. Jackson will throw. Fires to the wideout. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now in this drive. Sack first down. And you dial up here.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Knights will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's shipped. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quickly to the tight end. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that. Third and short. Find the big fella, the soft.
Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business. The 35 with a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease.
Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. Caught behind the surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to... Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't... Great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of the game where to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Jackson gonna throw it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Knights decide to punt it away. He's got it. Makes a move. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. The give to the left. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Let's see what they've got on second down. Johnson wants to throw it. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get... quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick. It makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody.
Turning it on. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Wants to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Culliver. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Makes the grab. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. On the set. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And the punishment has been extended. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. And they tacked on the extra point. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. At the 40, there he goes. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Knights just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll ride the hot hand. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Jackson will throw. Oh, they're after him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Hey, it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense and stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Got it inside the 10. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, UCF! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row. He's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball. And
he uncorks one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Under fire. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. And the Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? He gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
He'll pull it on the read. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pulls it in. It's Montgomery.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down?
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking deep down the right side. Pulls in the deep ball. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Knights!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And these guys come out feeling some game pressure. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Jackson will throw. Quick strike complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Knights headed quickly to the line. Going to swing it on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. He's looking downfield to throw. The sure hands, it's Nixon. There he goes. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. Up-tempo for the offense. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Pick off to stop the threat. Takes it the other way.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, David. It looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Boy, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Tar Heels line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. He gets enough for the first down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going. They go to the ground. And after they get him on the ground, that's going to do it. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense off.